Check it out. Got a new antenna. Some of you may recognize this. It's a Sigma Venom high gain half wave silver rod. I got it set up on just a short test pole, and you can see it's right above the trailer. Oh, that pole is probably only about 5 feet high. But just to put it together and just give it a quick tune, I was just checking it with the analyzer. Ignore the resistance meter because that one has not been working right lately. It gets stuck. But the SWR meter still works just fine, and we see we're at the bottom of the band and we're below 1.2. We'll go up all the way up to channel 40, and it's still below 1.2. All right, let's get this thing in a more permanent location and see how it does. All right, look at that. It's all set up on the roof now. The base of the antenna is 31, 32 feet high. So roughly 32 feet up off the ground, maybe a little less. Like I said, between 31 and 32. All right, we checked the SWR already when I had it on the test pole. Let's go inside and see what the SWR is now. All right, I have the silver rod hooked up to my new to me President McKinley. Thank you so much, Joe. All right, let's go to the SWR function on this radio. And let's see what it says. It says 1.0. It's a 1-to-1 match on channel 40. All right, let's go to channel 1. And let's check it again. See what it is on channel 1. .0 to 1. It's got a 1-to-1 match across the entire band. Isn't that fantastic? All right, I'm gonna hook this up to my Washington, and let's do some testing using the Washington. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do a little comparison. I'm gonna start out with it in here. I'm in my garage right now, and the silver rod is up on the roof of my garage. So we're gonna have it hooked up to this radio, and then what we'll do is I'm gonna get in my car and drive 10 miles away, and we'll see just how well it does. I'm gonna run just the radio. This will be running just the Washington's power on that silver rod, and I'll be 10 miles away from it. Once we finish up testing the silver rod, I'm going to compare it to my Tram 1498 half-wave base station antenna. Both antennas are roughly the same height off the ground, and I'm going to use the exact same radio on both antennas. So let's see how this silver rod, this Sigma Venom high-gain half-wave silver rod, we'll see how this compares to a Tram 1498 half-wave fiberglass base station antenna. All right, let's get to that, and let me go see if I can get my wife to come in here. We'll see if Miss Barbara, Mrs. Mower Junkie, we'll see if we can get her on the air with us and do a little bit of testing. All right, let's get to it. Alrighty, I am at the second church now. We are now 10 miles apart. I just picked the camera up so the camera can see the church across the street. And now I'm back pointing at the radio. Oh, there we go. The camera just refocused. All right, we are 10 miles apart now, and you are on that, what is that? A Sigma Venom high-gain silver rod, and this camera keeps losing focus. All right, go ahead and give me something.
All right, well, 10 miles apart on channel 36 with the unit in Washington and the silver rod on the roof. You are coming in clear and loud. You give me really good signal, as they'll be able to see on the video. And it's still bright and shining out.
Hey, copy that, yeah. Oh, the clouds don't come in that fast. We've only been about, what, 5, 6, 7 minutes or so?
Oh, I don't know. I've seen sometimes when it can change quick.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes it does happen awful fast. My camera keeps losing focus on the radio. There we go. I got it back again. All right, I think we got our footage that we need for that antenna, that high-gain silver rod. All right, I'm going to come home and move that radio to the other antenna, and we'll try this all over again.
All right, be safe. Looking forward to seeing you here.
All right, we're at the second church again. All right, Barbara, I am here. I'm trying to get this camera to focus and get it so that there's no glare on the screen. Oh, it's kind of hot. It's a bright sunny day, as you said earlier. All right, you are on the Tram 1498 base station antenna with a unit in Washington, and we are now currently 10 miles apart. All right, come on back to me. Let's see what we got.
You are coming in nice and loud and clear from the church at 10 miles away, and like you said, it is bright and sunny out, and I am talking to you on the unit in Washington, which is the same radio we used with the silver rod antenna, and now it's on the tram. And I even have the same microphone that I was using before. Everything seems to be the same except for the antenna, including the antenna on the car.
Yep, the car, there was no changes in the car. The car is still using the Anytone, and I can't tell them yet what I'm using for an antenna because I haven't shown them this antenna yet. But the Anytone is picking you up very well, and I believe we're done with the 10-mile test. So if you can just give me a little sign off, and then I'll head on back home.
Alrighty then, this is 268, Mrs. Mower Junkie, signing off and asking her husband to come home safe because she loves him very much.
Copy that. I'll see you soon. Alright, that was the local test. We just did a test. I had my Washington hooked up to this antenna first. I drove 10 miles away to a local church, and we did a transmit test. And then we came back, and I moved that same radio into the house and hooked it up to, let me go over here, and I know I wasn't going to show you that antenna that's on the car, but look at that. There it is in shot. And you can see that antenna off in the distance over there. That's the tram on the house. They're about the same height. And if you noticed, the silver rod actually did a little better. It was louder and it gave a stronger signal. And yes, this is what is currently on the roof of my car. That's what I was using in the car. All right, let's go in now and see if we can get some skip using this antenna. There's been a little bit of England and a little bit of all of that area coming in. So we get a little bit of across the pond. It's a little weak, but let's see if we can get any of it. CQ 151, South Carolina, standing by.
That's Southside Mr. Mower Junkie, Charlie Echo 01, Southeastern England.
Well, good afternoon to you, Kate. Good afternoon. 26, Charlie Echo 01, 151, Mower Junkie calling you.
Got you in there, John. I'm on the phone from Washington again, with the Silver Eagle, but it's the KDA, so the KDA microphone. That's you.
Copy that on the President Washington. I'm on my Uniden Washington. Our Washingtons get to talk to one another today. And I'm on a new antenna. I'm on an antenna from your neck of the woods. I'm on a high-gain silver rod today.
A high-gain silver rod? Well, that's cool. I'll tell you what, is that a vertical then, John? That's you.
Yes, it is. Yep, it's a vertical. It's a halfway vertical with those 3 little ground planes on it. Yep, straight out of Birmingham, England. I didn't catch most of that. The connection's a little weak. I got a lot of it, but not all of it. Hey, Kate, Mrs. Mower Junkie would like to say hi to you.
Hi there, Kate. You got 268, Mrs. Mower Junkie, saying hello from South Carolina in the USA, and letting you know that I love that radio thing that you got going with my Mr. Mower Junkie.
Sign off and say goodbye to her. Say thank you.
Thank you there, Kate. I much appreciated. You have a wonderful day, 268. I got to go water my flowers and take care of my garden.
270, 260 vision.
I think we're losing that connection, Kate. You're kind of fading away on me. I can barely hear you now. Before it goes away completely, Kate, I'm in the middle of making a video of this silver rod, and you're going to be on the video, Kate. This was awesome to reach you while I was trying to get some skip on this antenna. Copy that. I would appreciate that. I would really appreciate that. That would be awesome on your... Yeah, thank you so much. Hey, Kate, have yourself a fantastic evening. As always, it was a real pleasure to reach you, and I'm so glad you were on the air today. Kate, 26, CE01. You got 151, Mower Junkie. I'm going to say 73s. How about that? We reached Kate on the silver rod. Alright, I have a treat for you guys. I am friends with Kate on Facebook, and this is the antenna that I'm looking at the video right now that she sent of her antenna that she's using. And Kate was kind enough to send me, she had her camera running when I made contact with her, and she sent me the footage. I'm going to play that for you now.
26, Charlie Echo 01, 151, Mower Junkie calling you.
Yeah, I got you in there, John, and I'm on the President Washington again with the Silver Eagle, but it's the it's the 10DA, so the 10DA microphone. Back to you.
Copy that on the President Washington. I'm on my street in Washington. I'm Washington to get to talk to one another today. And I'm on a new antenna. I'm on an antenna from your neck of the woods. I'm on a high-gain silver rod today.
Wow. A high-gain silver rod. Well, that's cool. I'll tell you what, is that a vertical then, John? Back to you.
Yes, it is. Yep, it's a vertical. It's a halfway vertical with those 3 little ground planes on it. Yeah, straight out of Flaming Head, England.
Wow, that is absolutely awesome. That is so cool to catch you there. And I was calling out on AM for the I think his name's Dirty Diaper. So yeah, I was calling out down there on the AM, but no luck. Back to you.
I didn't catch most of that. The connection's a little weak. I got a lot of it. Hey, Mrs. Mower Junkie would like to say hi to you.
Well, that would be absolutely awesome. Yeah, that would be really cool. Back to you.
Hi there, Kate. You got 268. Mrs. Mower Junkie. Saying hello from South Carolina in the USA. And let you know that I love that radio thing that you got going on, Mr. Mower Junkie.
That is absolutely awesome. I'm really pleased to meet you. And you sound absolutely awesome on the radio there.
I got to go water my flowers and take care of my garden.
Yeah, well, you're sounding absolutely awesome there, Mrs. Mower Junkie. That is so cool. And I'm on the President Washington today. So, yeah, you're sounding absolutely awesome this side. Back to you.
I think when we listen to that connection, Kate, you kind of played the role on me. I can barely hear you now. Before it goes away completely, Kate, I'm in the middle of making a video of the Silver Rod, and you're going to be on the video, Kate. This was awesome to meet you. I was trying to get some skip on this antenna.
Well, you definitely made the trip. That is so, so cool. And great to talk to your wife there. That's absolutely awesome. She sounds so cool. I'll try and send the video over to you, and maybe you could sort of maybe put it together. That would be really cool.
I would appreciate that. I will appreciate that. That would be awesome on your behalf. Thank you so much. And Kim, have yourself a fantastic evening. As always, it was a real pleasure to meet you. And I'm so glad you were on the air today. Kate, 26, T01. You got a 5-1, Mower Junkie. You're going to County, please.
Yeah, that is so cool, John. Catch you later. All the best, 7-3s.
How about that? We reached Kate, one of my favorite contacts on the radio. She's in Canterbury, England. The connection on this end wasn't all that great, but she heard us real well. And we have to send a huge thank you out to Kate for sending me the footage of what I sounded like on her end. That is just making this video absolutely perfect. And I get to hear how this antenna was doing in England. So far, I am very pleased with this antenna. Well worth the money. Easy to assemble. They put markings on each section of that antenna. And what I found is that you slide each section in until you cannot see their black marks anymore. Until they just disappear inside the other pipe. And it ends up being tuned perfectly. I have a perfect flat match from channel 1 up to channel 40. I haven't tested it yet to see how low it'll go or how high it'll go, but I pretty much stick to just the 40 channels, so for me, this antenna is going to work fantastic. All right, guys, I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.